I like how you yell at him sometimes. But it's, you can tell.
No, I have to say, when we first did that first scene in Lost Bruce on the Roof, that it certainly arched a lot of eyebrows for the hardcore Batman fans, because they'd never seen an Alfred in that particular, one that particular age, but also that particular brusqueness he has with Master Bruce. They're expecting him to be much more gentle, and like any sort of bizarre father-son relationship, they go through many different stages. And he's now a teenager, he's a young man, and therefore they butt heads constantly, but they find their sort of affiliation together. So.
Yeah, I love the fact that your relationship is very kind of parental, but at the same time, he kind of calls the shots. I think we spoke last week about the whole when he's wanting to make the bomb to blow up and get into the room, and you're like, all right, well, if you're going to do this, we're going to do it right. So you kind of step in and do that, and it's just, it's amazing to see. It's very endearing. If you've ever watched a panel with Sean before, he always refers to him as Master Bruce. It's like that never leaves.
I think you've said, I think I've heard you on the show say Bruce, alone Bruce, once.
That must be
it's always Master. And don't get it wrong. That's Sean. In the script it says Bruce, but he always says Master. It's brilliant because that's the relationship that they have, because he's his master. I mean, that's what it is. And I think, Bruce knows what he wants to do. He's figuring himself out, and he's very determined. When he wants to do something, he will do it with Alfred or without Alfred. But Alfred is there to guide him, to like you said, when you were blowing up the room, Alfred's there to help him do it the right way.
You're the only kid who can fire his dad. I got the sense from the very beginning, actually, that Alfred thought of Bruce as a son. Although it might have taken Bruce a while to come around to that kind of...
He certainly inherited it, because he made this sort of machine-like oath to Thomas Wayne, and he inherited a son. So he never asked to be a father, but it's something that he takes extremely seriously. And he really would take a bullet for Master Bruce. He actually would die for him, because he blames himself for the demise of Thomas and Martha Wayne. So there's that as well. And they sort of learn. I think you'll see, ever since in the last season I got stabbed, and I think that since then he questions his own mortality, because Master B's got no one else, and he suddenly realises his importance of being a father figure and a guardian, but also he learns to love him as a son. So that element's beginning to develop as well.